Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to Casper Ice Arena for the opening game of the 2025 High School Varsity State Championships between the Gillette Grizzlies and the Laramie Outlaws. Lynch, Mitchell, and Clausen out front to start. Hip zag back with Murdy. Sticks are banging, boys are ready. Lynch to the dot. Here we go. Tied up on the puck. Dot picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell lobs it wide of the net down into the Laramie zone. Bounces behind. Out to the corner. Clausen thrown through the middle, knocked down. Laramie back out the far boards. Up to the point. Mitchell keeps it in. Bounced off a skate back out in front of Lynch. He'll pick it up, neutral ice, wait for the clear. Lynch across the blue line, he'll come in far point. Shot wide of the net, around the corner, back to Hipsag at the point. Hipsag picks up loose puck, he'll go across near boards. Broken up and out of the zone by Laramie. Bounced across, Hipsag, nope, passed. And into the zone by Laramie. Pass across the zone to Mitchell to the near boards. Mitchell in the defensive zone, he'll circle through the middle. Around a guy and up through neutral ice. Mitchell in, knocked away and down to the corner. Pick it back up behind the net. Rolled around. Marty in to help. Marty around to the near corner. Picked up by Laramie up the boards. Kept in the zone. Hahn knocked it loose. And he'll bounce him off the puck and bouncing through the neutral zone back to Laramie. Laramie up the near boards into neutral ice. Picked up by Hahn and thrown deep. Offsides. Offsides on Gillette. Still early, 16:47 left in the first. No score. We get a face-off on the near dot neutral zone. Marty over the dot, Hahn and Powell on the wings. Knocked into Laramie's zone, rolls between the feet. Powell chasing down to the corner. He'll get there first. Bounce back up the boards. Laramie will pick it up. Out to Taze. Taze from the point. Wide of the net, out into the corner. Marty picks it up down low. Drop pass picked off. Laramie will take the puck. Back to Powell. Powell through the slot. Shot knocked down. Bouncing through traffic. Marty there. Rebound knocked away. Marty in the corner. Back down low. Hahn. Back up to Taze. Taze. Down the boards. Back to Hahn behind the net. Hahn out top. Wide past Sherman. It'll roll deep. Icing called off. And Sherman back to get it. Out ahead. I'm going to guess that's Gilbert, but must be down a jersey. Cassidy in the corner. Bounce loose, picked up by McGuire. Knocked away, and Laramie off to the races. Hayes back, taking a whack at it. Shot wide of the net. Out of the corner. Back out to neutral ice. Cassidy up the boards, poked away. Stays in neutral ice, and we're going to get an offsides. Face off at the near dot. McGuire will take the draw. Cassidy and Gilbert on the wings. Bounced into the Laramie zone. They'll pick it up. Out to neutral ice. Laramie up the far boards into the zone. Bouncing wide and into the near corner. Picked up by Gilbert. Gilbert working up the boards. Bounced out to neutral ice. Laramie back around to the far side. Taking off the puck. They'll get it ahead into the zone. Shot and gloved by Bruce. 15-10 remaining in the period. Still early. No score. Lynch, Mitchell, and Clouston back on. Merdink back with Hipsag. Lynch knocks it to the top of the zone. Missed shot. Picked up by Clouston. Clouston headed in. Lost the handle. Pick it back up on the board. Shot. Blockered away high. Down to the far corner. Tied up. And Laramie gets the puck back. They'll send it clear. Merdink back. He'll circle into his own zone across to Hipsag. Hipsag from the far corner. Working up the middle. Clouston and out across neutral ice. Back to Laramie. They'll throw it back ahead. Picked up and dumped in. Back to Hipsag. Picked up the blue line by Laramie. Pass out in front. Shot. Kick save. Hipsag in the near corner. He'll pick up the puck. And works out across the blue line. Hipsag up the middle. Knocked away at the blue and offsides. Face off at the near dot again on the Laramie blue line. Marty in to take the draw. Hahn and Powell on the wings. Sherman back with Taves. Marty off the draw. Thrown in just wide of the net. Played to the side by the goalie. Hahn down into the corner for it. Picks it up. Back out. Knocked loose by Marty. Laramie gets the loose puck back, and they'll pass it out to center ice. Laramie right up the middle. Nobody there. Shot and a high. Backhand over the net. Knocked around by Hahn. Dumped back into the corner. Picked up by Powell. Sent ahead. Or Sherman. Sorry, that was Sherman down low. Laramie in the zone. Pass across the front, broken up. Bouncing puck to the far boards. Marty will send it behind the net. Pays back. Loose puck out in the side of the net. Picked out by Marty. Worked forward and sent clear. Powell knocks it out to neutral ice. Laramie picks it up and circles back. Long pass by Laramie. That will be an icing. 13.5 left in the first. We'll finish the change. Face off down Laramie's own. And for a couple of shots by each team, but still nothing in. McGuire to take the face-off. Cassidy on the right against the boards. Gilbert out in front of the net on his left. Percifield back with Latore. McGuire on the dot. Wins it over to Cassidy out to Percifield top of the zone. He'll circle around. Percifield, pass broken up. Latore holds his own. Laramie will get the puck back. Through neutral ice and knocked away by Percifield. They'll dump it down the boards. Rolls behind the net. Latore chasing back to the far corner. Picked up by Laramie. Pass out, broken up by McGuire. Tipped out top of the zone. Shot from there, deflected and just kicks wide. Laramie pass out in front, broken up by Latore. Kicks to Gilbert. Gilbert up the boards from the point. Shot, deflected wide by Latore. Laramie will get it far boards. Bouncing through the middle. And Laramie picks it up behind the net. Latore takes it away. Gilbert from the corner. Gilbert working across behind the net. Out in front of McGuire. Gilbert will pick it back up. Gilbert out to neutral ice. He'll work in far point. Poked away, gets it back. Rides it down to the corner, and Laramie will pick it up below the net. McGuire pokes it away. Wrap around front. Nothing there. Broken up. Laramie back around the near side. They'll feed the puck up the boards out to neutral ice. Picked back up by Mitchell. He'll drop it back for Percifield. We'll get reset. Percifield over towards Mitchell. Picked up by Clouston on the boards. Clouston across the blue down to the corner. Circles behind the net. Back up to the point for Hipsag. Hipsag working in. Still on the puck. Gets it across to Clouston. Shot, kick save. Loose out in front by Laramie. They will lift it clear. Out to center ice. Bouncing through. Icing called off. Merdink picks it up. He'll circle to the near side of the net. Merdink up the near boards. Rides it down to the corner and around behind the net. Back out to the point. Hipsag shovels back deep. Rolls to the corner, bounces over Mitchell and down to Lynch. Lynch out of the near corner with it, back up to the point. Murdink at the blue line, across to Hipsag. Shot just wide, Mitchell there. Nothing on the rebound, Laramie will bounce it clear and they'll ice it. Back down to the Laramie zone we go. Hahn, Powell, and Cassidy will come on. Tays back with Sherman. Hahn takes the draw. Laramie against the boards. They'll get it out front. Hahn turns, rips just wide. Powell battling in the corner. Bouncing puck. Hahn with a shot off the puck, and they're going to call that a penalty. Roughing called on Hahn. 11:07 left in the first, and we'll go on our first penalty kill. Marty and Lynch out front for the penalty kill. Hipsag back with Tays. Face off in the D zone. Lynch back to Tays and he'll lift it clear. That'll roll the length. Bouncing puck, played to the side by the goalie. Marty chasing in. Laramie will drop it up the near boards. Fired deep by Laramie. Tipped up in the neutral zone. They'll call the icing off. Back to Hipsag in the corner. He'll fire it forward. Picked off by Laramie. They'll work in. Shot, stick save, Bruce. Pass back across the front, broken up. Hipsag from the corner. Laramie takes it away. Pass back up to the point. Down the boards. Laramie in the corner. Hipsag knocks it loose, works it up the boards. Picked up back by Laramie, and they'll throw it into the zone. And Tays will lift it clear. Barely. Bounced off the back of somebody and just clears the blue line. Laramie will get it clear. Sent ahead. Laramie picks it up, and they'll come in the far point, right up the middle. Shot deflected down and kicked away by Bruce. Pass through the middle, broken up. Trying to find it. Laramie, another shot. Blocker save goes over the net. Back to Tays, bouncing it towards the boards, and out in front of Marty. Marty here up through the neutral zone. He'll cut up the middle. Down on, poked away. Marty far boards, broken up. Mitchell knocks it loose. Laramie back out, and they'll come in far point offsides. Clouston and Mitchell out front. Persifield back with Murdink. Knock to Laramie. They'll send it in. Back to Murdink in front of the net. His attempted pass out, knocked down. Bouncing puck picked up by Laramie at the blue line. Thrown towards the corner. 17 seconds left on the kill. Persifield picks it up in the corner. He'll shake a guy and get some space. Persifield looking up the boards. Bounces ahead out to neutral ice. Knocked down by Laramie, and they're right back in. Back to Persifield. He'll lift it clear this time. Bouncing out in front. Mitchell chasing. Goalie will come out to play it. Get it back out to neutral ice. We're back to 5-on-5. Hahn out the box, throws it deep. He'll chase it around. Stopped at the near point by Clouston and then sent clear by Laramie. Back to Murdink. He'll lift it off the glass and deep. Rolls into the corner. Hahn chasing. Cuts in front, gets the puck. And bounced across the crease. Turn, shot, Reed kicks wide. Cassidy and Powell out with Hahn. Back to Powell, shot wide. Off the boards, back to Murdink. He'll lift one, wide and high. Rolls out far side. Cassidy in the corner. He'll send it around. Hahn behind the net. Hahn dumps back out front to Cassidy. Turn, shoot, kick save. Loose puck. Back to Murdink. Murdink shoots. Knocked down. into the corner. Back to Murdink again. He'll lift it back in offside. .8:11 remaining in the first, still no score. Marty, McGuire, and Gilbert out front. Marty will take the draw. Tays back with Sherman. Bounces back to Tays. Tays up the boards and picked up by Gilbert, knocked ahead. McGuire chasing down to the corner. Loose puck. Laramie ends up with it, back to the point. Sherman holds it in, bouncing across to the near corner. Knocked loose by McGuire. Down in the corner. Laramie gets it back on the boards. They'll send it back up and clear. Laramie up the middle, too wide. Into the zone, taken away from behind by McGuire. And Sherman pokes it loose, back out of the zone. Head to Marty and across to Gilbert. Gilbert into the zone. Puck knocked loose. And Laramie will come up with it near boards. Back out to the neutral zone. Sherman kicks it back forward. Lynch in the middle. Lynch into the zone. Down to the corner, pass across the front, broken up. Clouston follows and over the net. Tipped off a glove and over. Back to Sherman, far side. He'll tie it up on the boards. Laramie digs it out. And Tays knocks it back ahead. Laramie will dump it in and they'll have to clear. Rolls behind. Tays in the near corner picks up the loose puck. Back across to Mitchell behind the net. Mitchell cross-ice pass to Clouston. And Clouston out to neutral ice. He'll dump it in. Rolls behind the net. Mitchell far corner, back across. And Lynch chasing down in the corner by himself. He'll drop it down to Mitchell. Mitchell back across the front to Lynch. Broken up. Back to the corner. Lynch picks it back up. He'll work back out. Lynch across the middle, broken up. Thrown long on net. Bruce will stick it out front and play it to Tays. Laramie picks up the loose puck, shot over the net. Lynch ahead to Mitchell in the neutral zone. Mitchell in with Lynch. Lynch, shot. And covered up. Tied up in the legs. Still no score. 6:06 remaining in the first. Hahn, Powell, and Cassidy out front. Rolls back deep. Laramie picks it up down below the goal line. They'll send it around near corner. Back to the point, and they'll get out with it. Here comes Laramie in too wide. Pass across the far side. Bouncing through the middle and knocked down. Powell picks up the loose puck. Powell up far boards. Pass out of reach. Picked off by Laramie. Laramie back in their own zone. They'll circle and come back to neutral ice. Up the middle. Laramie still on it. Working through. Shot deflected. Back wide. And tied up behind the net. Lifted clear by Hahn. It'll bounce over everybody. Slow roller down the ice. Chase to it. Cassidy racing in. Knocked away. Picked up by Marty at the point. Thrown back to Persifield. He'll hold the zone. Rolls behind the net. Gilbert near corner. Poked away. Back to him. Laramie, well, Marty takes it away on the boards. He'll work down into the corner. Thrown back up the boards. McGuire in. And Laramie will get out to neutral ice. Shot blockered away by Bruce. Lifted up the boards. McGuire trying to dig it out. He gets a big hit, no call. Looked like head contact to me. Gilbert shovels it out of the zone, picked back up by Laramie, and then knocked back to Laramie's D. They'll throw it up the far side, dumped into the corner. Murdink, near corner. He'll come across the front of the net, up into neutral ice, gets it back, shot, gloved and covered up. Lynch, Clouston, Mitchell out front. Merdink back with hip sag. Get a face off down the Laramie zone. Off the draw, Clouston shot, knocked down. Loose puck, kicks back out to hip sag neutral ice, and he'll come across to Mitchell on the near side. Mitchell working across the neutral zone and back in. Mitchell far side, shot, glove. Face off from Laramie zone on the far dot for Lynch. Kicks it back, picked up by Mitchell, and knocked loose into the near side. Clouston back to Mitchell. He'll take a look, shot, stick save, back down to Clouston. Clouston will work around the far side of the net. Back over near side, poked away by Laramie. Pass tipped up by Lynch. Out to the middle, and Mitchell picks it up. He'll look, shot, blocker save, loose in front, kick behind the net. Back to Lynch near point. He'll shoot, kick save, and loose puck's gonna be iced. On Powell and Cassidy out front. Hayes back for Sherman. Into the corner. Hahn trying to dig it out. He'll come up with it. Hahn across the front. Shot, no whistle. Comes loose behind the net. Bounce back to the point for Sherman. He'll send it down the boards. Cassidy tied up, and Laramie takes it away. Laramie sends it around to the near corner. Powell in. Bouncing puck back to the point, picked up by Laramie, and they'll bounce it out ahead. Tays sends it back forward. Laramie in their own zone. Pass up the near boards will come back to Tays. Tays will send it in. Rolls around behind the net. Far corner, Cassidy in to challenge. Laramie will get around, then back out to neutral ice. Sherman picks it up there, he'll dump it in. We'll have to tag up. Laramie ends up with the puck. Long pass looking for Laramie at the blue line, wide open. Offsides on Laramie. Oh, icing. Face off down the Laramie zone. 2:26 left in the period. Marty, Gilbert, and McGuire out. Now they will come back. Well, we've got a linesman trying to drop the puck at the near dot. Ref called it off, icing. So we'll take a face off in the neutral zone. Off the draw, Laramie into the zone. Shot, gloved by Bruce. .221 left in the first. Still no score. Far dot face off in the Gillette zone. Marty, McGuire, and Gilbert out front. Percifield back with Latore. Marty on the dot. Marty back to Percifield, and of course shot across the crease, broken up. Gilbert and McGuire digging on it, trying to knock it ahead. Gilbert back up out of the zone. Gilbert still on it. He'll work it down the boards. Rolls to the corner and around behind the net for Laramie. Back up to the near corner. Long pass out to the neutral zone, missed, and that'll be an icing. Under 2 to play in the first. Lynch, Mitchell, and Clouston out front. Merdink back with hip sag. Lynch to the dot. poked away. Back up the boards by Laramie, and it'll get out of the zone. Pass out to center ice, missed. Picked up by Clouston far boards, and he'll send it down to the near corner. Picked up by Lynch down in the corner. Back up to Merdink. Merdink from the point. Across to Hipsag, back to Merdink. Rolls down to Lynch, turns, thrown into the crease, looking for Mitchell, and broken up, no shot on net. Hipsag picks it up at the blue line. Still working on it. Lynch, nope, not clear. Laramie will send it deep. Icing called off. Merdink back in the corner. Sent back up the boards to Clouston. Clouston bounces into the Laramie zone. Mitchell and Lynch chasing down. Mitchell comes up, or Lynch comes up with the puck across the crease, broken up. Back to Merdink. He'll shoot wide of the net. Back to Mitchell. Merdink, shot from the point, bouncing in traffic. Goes up in the air and down to the corner. Lynch from the corner. Lynch pass out front to Mitchell. Nothing there. Laramie comes back out with it. Shot, glove to the side of the net by Bruce, and we get a whistle. 37 remaining in the period. On Cassidy and Powell out front. Sherman back with Taze. Off the draw, back to Laramie on the boards. Top of the zone, shot, bounced off of Cassidy. And Cassidy will send it up the boards clear. Laramie picks it back up in the neutral zone. Poked away by Cassidy. Powell trying to battle through, knocked loose, and Laramie will send it ahead, picked up by Cassidy. He'll drop back to Sherman. Sherman up the boards. Laramie picks it up at the point. They'll work down the boards and into the far corner. Laramie tied up down low. They'll come up with the puck. Pass across the front, broken up, blocked by Hahn. Laramie back in the corner with it, bounced ahead, and there's the buzzer. One period in the books, still no score. Lynch, Mitchell, and Clouston back out front to open the second. Hipsag back with Merdink. Lynch to the dot. Poke forward. Into the zone. Picked up by Mitchell. Drop pass over to the boards. Nothing there. Laramie will send it ahead. And Laramie picks it up in neutral ice, and they'll come in too wide. Shot. Sticked away by Bruce. And the net's off. That was dangerous. Face off down the D zone. Lynch over the dot. Bounce to the boards. Laramie picks it up and throws around the corner deep. Murdink, far corner. He'll drop it back behind the net. Hipsag near corner, ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell pass back out in front, picked off by Laramie. Bouncing through the middle. And Lynch will dig it out across to Mitchell near side. Mitchell in, near point. He'll take a look, poked away. And bounce back out to neutral ice. Hipsag picks it up. He'll get it back to Lynch. And Lynch dumps it in. Rolls around to the far corner. Mitchell gets there first. Back down behind the net. Laramie back up. Loose puck out in the middle. Delayed penalty on Gillette. And Murdink shoots on the empty net as the goalie leaves. Nice shot. .17:04 remaining second period. Cross-checking called on Mitchell. So we'll go back on the kill. Marty, Lynch, Persifield, and Tays out. Puck bounces behind the net. Persifield sends it around. It'll make it to the near point. Laramie stops it. It gets out of the zone, and here's Marty trying to get loose and broken up. Laramie back in. Shot tipped and high. Bounces out near side of the boards and back down to the corner. Persifield will lift it clear. Wide of the net. Goalie sticks it ahead. And Laramie will set up. Minute and a half left on the kill. Laramie passes forward to the blue line. Bounce through the middle. Laramie picks it back up. Knocked off the puck, and Tays will fire it clear. Minute 20. Laramie sets up behind their net. Passed ahead. Neutral zone. Broken up and taken away by Hahn. Hahn will turn, send it up the boards. Back into the Laramie zone. They'll pass it back out to center ice. Circling back across their blue line. Hahn there to pressure. Drop pass. Laramie back out the far boards. Pass ahead up the middle. And they'll enter on the far point. Laramie working across. Shot. Kicked away. Loose puck. Rebound shots behind the net. Laramie back out across the blue line to the far point. Low shot, kick save, and bounces back to the boards. From the near point, down around. Back up the near boards, weak shot, bounced in front of the net. Still not in. Bruce able to hold it. Back up the near boards and passes long and loose back into the Laramie zone. 20 seconds left to kill. Dumped into the zone, and icing on Laramie. 15:19 remaining in the period, 16 seconds left on the kill. Lynch will come back on with Clouston out front. Murdink and Hipsag back. Clouston will take the face off. Knocked forward, picked up by Laramie in the corner. They'll feed it up the boards. Broken up by Hipsag. Hipsag with a takeaway at the point. Loose puck. Lynch will dump it off the boards and deep. Clouston behind the net. Tied up, and they're going to get a tripping call on Laramie. So as the Gillette penalty expires, we'll go on our first power play of the game. Lynch, Clouston, Powell out front. Mitchell back. Oh, Hipsag will step up. So Lynch and Mitchell back. Hipsag and Powell on the wings. Clouston will take the face-off. Just under 15 left in the second period. Clouston from the draw. Lynch shot, bounces wide. Gets it back out to Mitchell. Mitchell across the front. Pass bounces wide, and Hipsag picks it up in the neutral zone. Ahead to Mitchell, poked loose. Laramie in the neutral zone. Picked up by Lynch and up the boards. Powell in the near side, back to Lynch. Lynch across the top of the zone. Over to Hipsag, takes a look. Shot high. Bounces back out. Mitchell will pick it up and circle in the neutral zone. Over to Lynch. Lynch takes a look. Ahead to Powell at the blue. Powell in. Shot wide. Kicks out near corner. Back to Mitchell at the point. And he'll work down the boards. Picked up by Powell behind the net. Powell out to the corner. Pass up top of the zone. Lynch. Shot in! Grizzlies goal number 40, Patrick Lynch on assist from 42, Grady Hipsag. Or was that Powell? I think it was 12, Blake Powell with the assist. Power play goal, and the Grizzlies are up 1-0. Hahn, Cassidy, and Powell out. Powell chasing to the far boards, picked up by Laramie. Tied up with Hahn, and he'll send it back to Taze. Taze across to Cassidy near side. Cassidy poked away. Loose in the neutral zone. Laramie picks it back up. They'll send it in. Sherman trying to knock it out of the zone. Bounces back to him. Laramie across the near side. Can't get the shot. Bruce with the save. Bounce back out of the zone. That'll be an icing on Gillette. Oh, slow roller. It's not going to make the icing. Laramie back to play it. Pass across the near corner. Hahn against the boards. Knocked loose by Laramie. Cassidy will send it around the corner. Brock. Gilbert knocks it across behind the net. He'll pick it up. Knocked away in traffic. And sent against the boards. Hahn rips. A little wide. Back out to Taze on the far side. He'll dump it deep. Cassidy challenges on the near side. Bounce out of the corner by Laramie, and they'll come up the near boards. Broken up. Taken away by Marty at the point. Marty working across. He'll get through two. Pass across to the backside. Shot. Broken up. Bounces back to Gilbert. Gilbert drops it to the point. Taze through the middle. Wide of the net. McGuire back out front for Marty. Broken up. And Laramie will get back out to neutral ice. Shot blocked by Persifield, and he'll come up with the puck. Persifield across neutral ice and in. Persifield up the middle. Down to the corner. Circles behind the net. He'll take a pass out front. Marty back to Gilbert. Broken up. Gilbert down in the corner. Knocked away. And Laramie back to the point. Taze will hold it in. Sends it down low. McGuire back out to Marty. Shot! Just knocked away. Gilbert in the corner. Marty sends it going back to the point and rolls wide. Played to the side by Bruce. Persifield will pick it up behind the net. Laramie with a takeaway down in the corner. And they'll send it back down low. Taze around the near side. Dumped in from the point. Laramie picks it up. Pass across. Broken up. Bouncer back down into the corner. Taze picks up the loose puck. Thrown across to Mitchell. Mitchell, far corner. He'll drop it back. Persifield back over to Mitchell in the near corner now. And Mitchell pass up to Clouston and ahead to Lynch. Lynch into the zone near point. He'll work across the front of the net. Shot kicked away. Back to Persifield to the point. He'll shoot with it out of traffic. He'll throw it across the blue line to the near boards. With it out of traffic. He'll throw it across the blue line to the near boards. Back into the zone. And long pass up to our blue line. Laramie in. Shot deflects off a Latore stick. Persifield back behind the net. Comes out to Laramie far side. Persifield chasing him in the corner. Missed pass, and Persifield will knock it loose. Laramie gets it back. Taken up, and Persifield takes up the loose puck. Out ahead of Cassidy. Cassidy working in near point. He'll drop it to the corner, and we're still just offsides. Face off down in the Laramie zone, or in the neutral zone, sorry, on the far dot. Marty, Gilbert, and McGuire back out. Marty on the dot. Hipsag back with Murding. Marty into the zone. Comes back up with it across the middle. Bouncing puck. and knocks to the boards. McGuire in to help. McGuire down in the corner, pushes it behind the net. Laramie will pick it up there. Pass out to the blue line, missed, and that's going to roll the length. Hipsag will come back and get it before the icing. Circles to the far corner. Hipsag working back out into open ice. Ahead to Marty. Marty up the near side, in, down to the corner. Gilbert to the middle for McGuire, broken up. Back to Gilbert on the far boards. He'll send it across, bouncer. Back picked up by Hipsag, down to the corner. Hipsag working across, poked loose. They'll send it around the boards. Back to the far point. Merdink there at the blue line, bounces out to neutral ice. And Laramie comes up with it. Knocked off, back to Gilbert. He'll send it to neutral. Laramie dumps it in. Rolls near corner, Hipsag back to get it. He'll feed it ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell back into the corner. Up to Hipsag. Hipsag takes a look, cross ice out to Gilbert, tipped into the zone. Back over to Hipsag. Drop pass across the blue line, nobody there. Picked back up by Lynch. Lynch circles in the neutral zone. Pass ahead, tipped into the zone by Mitchell, and knocked away into the corner. Mitchell down to pick up the puck. Pass out to Lynch. Lynch working back in, and shots gloved. Lynch to the dot, Klauston, Mitchell on the wings. Sherman back with Taves. Back to Mitchell, poked away, he'll get it back. He turns, shot, a little wide. Klauston down to the corner. Klauston circles behind the net. He'll work back to the far corner. Out to the point for Taves. Taves looks, shot off a skate and bounces wide of the net. Picked up by Mitchell down low, poked away, and Laramie will come up with it. Pass broken up. Laramie back to it. Still in the zone. Klauston chasing. Loose puck bounces far boards, and Taves comes up within the neutral zone. Head to side. Laramie sends it back. Sherman across neutral zone to Mitchell, and he'll shoot from the blue line, kicked away. Mitchell working behind the net. Laramie pass ahead, wide, and that will roll icing. Back to the Laramie zone. Face off on the near dot.